Hey everybody, welcome to another Metaphysics and Makeup, where we get weird. We talk about basically everything that Bailey Sarian doesn't talk about over there, we talk about over here. My name's Dottie, I am the brightest star, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so as I record this is the 1st of 2022. And today is going to be slightly different, just like the last couple of Metaphysics and Makeup. I promise we're getting back to like the actual metaphysics of things. I have like a whole plan going on here. Just bear with me. I've been sick, so I haven't even really been able to get through everything like I'd like to. Like, listen to my voice right now. I'm literally just doing my makeup because I've been like, you can see like it's gross. It's been horrible, bad. Anyways, so today though, I want to talk about the things that I am and am not doing during 2022. So yeah, this is just my little hot take on life, and let's get into it while I do my makeup because I'm fucking gorgeous. Okay, anyways, that's actually one of the things that I realized that I am not doing this year is I am not playing coy for anybody. I'm fucking gorgeous. Hello. I am you can't tell me that I'm not the hottest thing since fucking sliced bread. I don't give a shit. If you don't think that you're the hottest thing since sliced bread, that's your own problem. Not mine. I don't care. So, and I think this comes from like a couple of different things. Partially because like last night I ended up, I guess on FaceTime or like, I don't know what app we were using, but we did like a group call. And everybody, like, we brought in the New Year's with each other, and it was super dope. But then, like, I realized, because, like, this particular group, like, we're super, for the most part, we're super comfortable with each other. Like, we've all literally showered on video call with each other. So, like, there's this level of comfort to them. And if you hear any background noise, I apologize. But it just is what it is. I have animals and I live in an apartment, so you know, life. Anyways, like we've all had really close moments with each other, seeing each other, you know, naked or whatever the case was throughout our, you know, time of communicating. And like I realized just how like, I guess, self-absorbed I am. Like, not to, yeah, I know, I guess you can call it self-absorbed because there's not shit you can tell me about me. Like, I am the hottest thing, I'm just sexy. Everything that I'm planning on changing this year, I actually am planning on starting to use my name. So for those of you who don't know, Dottie is a nickname. I came up with a nickname years ago. Me and a friend were like trying to figure out code names for everybody, and my code name just ended up sticking. I really liked it, which is Dottie. I even went through a couple of different like ways to spell it, because originally I spelled it with a Y, and then I was like, no, that's too common, and then I did the IE, and then I was like, no, let's just drop it to the I, so it's DOTTI. And don't get me wrong, I love Dottie. Dottie is I think it fits my personality very well, and I think I've built a whole personality around Dottie very, very much so over the past like 15 years it's been that I've been using the nickname, which is super dope. Like, basically, unless you know me from, like, school, you literally know me by Dottie. So, like, a lot of people, I've even lived with people, and, like, I've gotten mail, and they've been like, who the fuck is this? And I've been like, oh, yeah, that's me. Because I have, like, such a, yeah, like, my name, There's a reason why I use Dottie. So my name, and I will put it up here so you can spell it, but my name is Davera. D-A apostrophe capital V-E-R-A. Davera. I don't like using my name because nobody says it right. And ever since I was a small child, it's aggravated me. I mean, like, I almost punched my second grade teacher because she refused to say my name right. Because she said that, I don't know, she just said that if that the way that it was spelled, because I didn't realize there was apostrophe in my name until I became grown. But she was like, the way that your name is spelled, like, there, it should be duh. And I'm like, okay, but that's not my forking name. Because my name is David and Vera. Day Vera. So it's, you don't say David. Like, at least here in America, you don't say David. It's David. So you don't say duh Vera. It's day Vera. And it's something that has just irked my little baby bones ever since I was a little kid. So if you cannot say day Vera, if that is too hard for you to say, just stick with Dottie. There ain't no harm, ain't no foul, and I'm not gonna be upset either way. It's just, really, when it comes down to it, your name holds a certain vibration, right? And I like the vibration of my name. I like what my name means. David means beloved friend. Vera means faith. So my name breaks down to being beloved faith. So I like my name. So I am planning on using my name. I know, like, I can't get this bra strap to, like, I'm really just thinking about just, like, taking off the whole bra, but then I'm gonna slap somebody in the face with my titty, and it's gonna be a lawsuit, and we're not trying to start the year out with a lawsuit. Oh, shit. She put out my eye. We ain't doing that. I got some big old bitties. I mean, some big old, you get it? Okay. I literally think in music, like, oh, which is so weird. I mean, like, total side story time. Like, the very first thing I heard this morning was the song At Last. I'm not even gonna try and sing it because you hear the way I sound right now. Y'all, when I tell you I have been fighting off a cold. But anyways, that's the first thing that I heard. But another thing is I plan on being unapologetically me. I really don't know what I'm doing here, guys. Like, that's why I'm just sitting here talking, because I didn't plan anything out before I did my makeup. Normally, I at least have, like, somewhat of a plan. So we just gonna, like, hellowing it today. You know? Forget. I feel like purple today. So, when I say wing it, we winging it, okay? Okay. Anyways, so, but I plan on being unapologetically me this year. For a long time, I wasn't, I kind of mentioned this in my last video about the fact that I had allowed people to kind of, like, bring me down to their level, and it kind of stopped me from being me. Like, even my own, like, birth mother, she would, like, talk hella smack about the fact that it takes me so long to do my makeup. Like, this isn't just for a show. Like, this is literally how I've been doing my makeup for years, for the most part. I stopped doing my makeup for a really long time, and that was mainly just because, like, I don't know, I felt like there was no reason. And then for the longest time, I only did my makeup when it came to, like, I would do my makeup if I really didn't feel like going to work. I would pop up to work with a full face of makeup, and that, honestly, nobody realized that's why I did it, but I would do it when I didn't feel like going to work. Because I watched this movie when I was, like, 16, and it was called Why Did I Wear Red Lipstick to My Mastectomy? And it was basically, like, her telling herself, like, no matter what I go through, I'm still beautiful, blah, 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 if I remember the gist of the movie right. But it just, like, told me that, like, red lipstick will help you to be able to bear through anything. So I started to do it. However, I'm just to the point where, like, I'm really sick of grinning and bearing things just for the sake of other people. I'm sick of sitting here and playing nice just for the sake of other people. Like, if you don't like how I am, there's somebody else who is along your style. I'm not gonna dull myself down just to make you happy. I'm not gonna dull myself down just to fit into someone's mold or, you know, to try and whatever the case is. I don't care. Like, and that's actually, I know it might be, like, weird, but that's actually part of the reason why I want to use my name, is because, under the vibration of Dottie, I don't give a shit. Under the vibration of Davera, I care a little bit more than I do under the vibration of Dottie. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Because Dottie don't care. Davera really don't care either, but I at least am going to do my best to be a friend throughout the process. But I don't think people understand that a true friend is not going to sit there and be a yes man for you. True friend isn't going to just, oh yeah, let's do it, or you're so right, and oh my god, that person is so wrong, and like, you're really the wrongest out of the whole crowd. No. No. That's not what I do over here. I do not co-sign just because that's what you want. If you stupid, I'm gonna tell you stupid. You know what I mean? And that's why those who have actually taken the time to know me, and like, that's something else that I realized, is that not a lot of people have actually taken the time to get to know me as a person. And maybe that's because I haven't necessarily put myself out there as much as I should when it comes to, you know, people getting to know me. Partially because from experience, most people are like, and then they don't want to be my friend anymore. Especially when it comes to, like, me being as conceited as I am. I literally had somebody stop being my friend. Are you ready for this? No, we weren't necessarily friends to begin with. However, she had a problem because when I was in high school, I had this poem on my binder. You don't remember those old school binders, and you could put like all your pictures and stuff in them, and it was just the coolest thing. Yeah, one of those, right? So in my binder, I had this poem, and it read, "Violets are red, roses are, or roses are red, violets are blue. God made me pretty. What happened to you?" She read that and she got so mad, and she was like, "What does this mean?" Like, it means that I'm pretty. Like, you're the one that picked it up and read it. Like, bitch, if you don't find yourself pretty, that's your fault. It's not my fault that you're built like fucking Tonka truck. No, that would have been wrong, because Tonka trucks normally got something in the back, and when she was built more like a fucking gorilla. I don't care if she sees this. She was built like a fucking gorilla, and she knew it. Deep down inside, she must have known it, because, yeah. After that moment, this chick just decided she did not like me. Like, and I know my makeup's kind of, like, not the business today, but I really am just suffering through this cold like a fucking champ, y'all. However, I also realized I plan on breaking my ability. No, I am emotionally available. However, I am no longer available to those who are not emotionally available for me. I am no longer available for those who don't want to be there for me. I just want to build relationships with people at this point, and sound relationships where people are emotionally available, you know. And I mentioned that in my last video, but basically, if you're not with it, I don't have time for it anymore. Like, in my personal life, if it's business, then that's whatever, you know. I will put up with a certain extent of things when it comes to business. But I'm not going to just sit here and deal with all the drama because that's how you think it's supposed to. Girl, you don't know me. Obviously, you do not know me with some bullish like that. Because I really don't get down like that at all. Y'all, when I tell you this cold has got me, like, my friend asked me to babysit for her the day after Christmas, and she didn't fucking tell me that all the kids in her house, she has 6, so she sees this, she didn't tell me that all the kids in her house had a fucking cold of some kind. And come to find out, I didn't find this out until later on, but I'm pretty sure the kids had like 2 of the 5 colds that are running through my area. I didn't really end up with one of them, but like I'm pretty sure they ended up with 2 of the 5. So I ended up hella sick. I mean, like, hella sick. Like, this is the best I'm feeling out of like all the days. So I'm just, y'all have no idea. So there probably won't be a pick a card until sometime next week. I wanted to do one. I actually went through the other day. So I was like, oh, like, let me see what, like, my last love reading looks like on my page. There is no love readings. But if you guys know me, you guys know that I don't actually do the whole love reading thing. Even when it comes to, like, the readings that I do, I don't really like to do love readings. I'll do them. But for, like, the longest time, like, I started getting love readings over the past, like, 6 months that have kind of changed in tone. But for the most part, I remember the first love reading that somebody asked me for. And this, honestly, is the reason why I got turned off. It's because the way things looked to me, it looked like her husband was about to ask for divorce. I ended up getting kicked out of a Facebook group because of it. Because I didn't want to put it, like, out in the world. But now I don't even care, y'all. I really, like, something ignited in me, and my give a damn is busted. Just like that country song, my give a damn is busted. I don't care. You guys want to try and cancel me? Oh well. You guys don't like what it is that I say? Psh, don't bother me. But here's the deal. You guys can either come chill, come get to know me, because I feel like out of all my platforms, my YouTube channel is where you guys kind of get to know me the best. Where I am just kind of like unbridled, uncensored me. And like I censor myself on like a lot of the other platforms, not even intentionally. It's just I'm only given like a certain amount of time to be able to do this. So if that's the case, then, you know, I'm gonna give you the information rather than like the, you know, the bloopers. Because if y'all ever stay to the end of my videos, there's bloopers. You know, there's definitely some sort of like, y'all already know, like, y'all actually watch my shit, y'all already know, like, Dottie's a fucking weirdo. Like, she's weird. There's probably a reason why that bitch is single, because shit. But here's the thing, though. And that's the other thing. It actually has nothing to do with, like, dating or anything, but I'm about to start speaking up on things that, once again, nobody seems to be willing to talk about. And I'm bold enough to do it. So, I don't know, it's gonna be different for me because I haven't really put myself out there. I haven't really used my name, like, at all. So, it's gonna be interesting to kind of see, like, how things go as I transfer from not using my name to using my name. You know, because, like I said, so many people know me by Dottie. It's just me being unapologetically me, and I wanted to do my makeup today. So I figured if we're gonna do our makeup, we might as well record, which is why we're recording. I know I was supposed to be talking about things that I plan on so many things, like, for the new year, like, business-wise and things. Like, I think I mentioned the fact that I plan on, or that I'm launching a tarot course. I'm actually going to change it. Originally, I was going to launch it this month, but I'm going to launch it next month. And then here on my metaphysics and makeup, over the next few, it's probably going to take me a couple of months to be able to finish this book. However, I found a book in my closet, strangely. I don't even know where it came from because it is not my book. However, this book is everything psychic. So it basically teaches you how to be psychic and how to tap into your gifts. And honestly, that's, like, my whole thing about humanity, is helping humanity, like, tap into their gifts and to be the best versions of themselves. You know what's awesome about my family? Just, like, a side note, right? My uncle's in the hospital right now. Y'all can pray for him if you want to. I don't give a shit. I'm just being honest. If it's his time, Lord bless him. If not, bless him. My family literally means nothing to me. Like, they're just people. I'm more upset about the fact that Betty White died yesterday than the fact that my uncle could potentially die. My give a fuck is broken, and I'm not trying to fix it in 2022. I'm not going to fix it in 2022. Like, I guess that's, like, an issue with me, but I don't plan on fixing shit. You don't like it? Oh, fucking well. You like it? Sweet. But, yeah, 2022, I'm just not giving a fuck anymore. Not that I really did, but for, like, a while there, I was doing things to appease the people, right? To appease whoever, you know, because without you, which, you know, I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be where I am. However, I'm done trying to kiss somebody's ass. Daddy's not really an ass kisser. It's not something she does very well, in case you can't tell. Hence why I don't have very many friends. I really don't. Like, it was really great that my friends wanted to all bring in the new year with me yesterday. Especially considering we haven't talked in, like, forever. So it was really nice to bring in the new year together, you know? And I think something else that I'm gonna work on doing this year I'm not a daddy, I'm actually not very good at, is listening more to certain people. And then I have this really bad habit, I'm gonna be completely honest. If you're boring me, or if I already, it's not always that you're boring me, it's just that, like, I pick up on things so quickly that sometimes it just seems like I'm ignoring you, but I've already processed what you said before you said it. You don't have to continue to tell me about it. I know it just sounds like the worst thing, like, oh my god. But, like, I've already processed it. It's hard for people to understand. And then I don't want to continue to talk about the same fucking thing over and over and over again. It's just me. I'm a bitch. And in 2022, I'm not gonna hide that anymore. I guess that's what this whole thing has been about, is in 2022 I plan on showing the world how much of a fucking villain that Dottie is. Because villains don't give a shit. They don't care about anybody else's story. This is my fucking story. This is my fucking world. I create it. And if you don't like it, bless. Have a day. Have a great day, guys. Bye. Than, like, anything, because, yeah. Y'all didn't even see that, but, like, the eye thing got under my eye, and, like, oh, it was a bad, probably just a second in my life, but it felt like, I never see you anymore. Come out the door. It's like you've gone away.